Paulo Costa secured a win over Roman Kopylov at UFC 318, but fans couldn't stop talking about his strange behavior at the pre-fight press conference, visibly shaking, stumbling over his words, and just off.
You obviously called out Khamzat after the fight. At the press conference, you seemed to shake when you mentioned him. He seems to piss you off that much?
Yeah. First of all, the people say I was shaking. I was not sick or nothing, you know. I didn't use any powder or something like that. I just was very motivated, very focused, very locked in this fight, you know. In the backstage, I was telling to myself, yelling to myself the whole time, this is work, go to work, do you think, you know, you need this victory, I will not be back without this victory, this is mine, I'm better, I'm gonna, So I was locked in, 100% focused on this fight, this match. I knew this was very tough opponent. Hunter told me, Paulo, this is a great matchup, you know. I was a co-main event, you know, even Marvin and Allen, they are above me in the ranks, but we are here in the common event because they know, UFC know this will be a great matchup, a great fight, great comeback, great comeback from me. Yeah, and so I put too much concentration on this fight and this victory.
Last one from me. I don't want to upset you, but Khamzat has tweeted and he said that it was your wife who DM'd him and that you're lying. I'm certain.
He's lying.
Yeah. Will you go to Chicago to watch his fight and show the UFC that's how bad you want to fight him?
Yes, I plan to do that. I plan to do that. If UFC allow me, I will be there in Chicago in a few weeks.
Max Holloway and Dustin Poirier didn't earn Fight of the Night, and that didn't sit well with either man.
How did we not get Fight of the Night, bro? Didn't? No, that's some bullshit. Go tell Dana. What? Tell me, man. Tips his ass.
We didn't get it?
No, they gave it to freaking Allen and Matar. I don't even know. What? We done almost finished each other in the same damn round. Yeah. What the hell, bro?
Who got the belt? You're the champ.
Thank you.
Hey, it was an honor, bro.
No,
It really
honor,
was
yeah.
Your right hand hurt?
Yeah, bro. I hit your fat head, bro. My thumb. I'm like, motherfucker, bro.
My thumbs are hurt.
Yeah, my thumb hurting too.
At the post-fight press conference, Max said,
You know, I mean, I hope you guys gave to Dustin, not Dustin, but to Dana. How the hell did we not get Fight of the Night, bro? What is he thinking, bro? What? Come on, Dana.
Jon Jones unleashed on DC with a series of tweets after this clip emerged.
If you were to fight your enemy anywhere or a random place, where would it be? And who would the person that you would throw hands with sight unseen be?
I kind of want the ability to kill him, so I'd like to do it at my house.
There you go. Yeah, me too.
And they can't really do me anything.
Yeah, who is it?
Who are you fighting?
I think we know. I could take a couple guesses who you might fight in your living room.
Yeah.
Does it rhyme with Mon?
Jones responded on X saying, DC said he wants to kill me at his house. I already buried him twice in the Octagon. Third time, I'm bringing a shovel. A blind man can see the mansion I own in Daniel's head. I just didn't realize how deep his hate still runs. Those butt whoopings must have left more than bruises. I feel like I'm the most painful thing that ever happened to that man's life. Just hours after Max's performance, Ilia posted a picture of the BMF belt to social media. No caption, just 2 words, still mine. Max responded immediately in interviews, saying revenge was absolutely on his mind.
Ilia Topuria rematch is something like that you might want, right? La revancha con Ilia Topuria es algo que quieres.
For sure. For do what he did to me, the first man to do it, of course I want revenge.
Max Holloway's young son walked up to Dustin Poirier, looked him in the eye, and simply said, "Thank you for giving him the opportunity."
Thank you for giving him the opportunity.
No, he gave me the opportunity. That's a chance. Congrats. Thank you so much. Thank you guys, man. Hey, congrats on your dad. Lucky to have him there.
Dana White dropped a hint to the MMA world. Max Holloway might be next in line to fight Ilia Topuria.
That's right. He's an interesting situation because the champion of his division is the guy he lost to in the other division. So does he have to work a little bit harder to get that rematch back, or do you think a performance like this shoes him right up there?
I think he's in a great position right now. He just defends that BMF title. He's ranked number 4 in the world there, and anything is possible for Max right now.
Yeah, I don't want to put you on the spot. Do you think Ilia has done enough to fight Max for the BMF title and the lightweight title at the same time?
Yes, I do.
Alexander Volkanovski, who knows Max better than most, watched the fight and had one key takeaway. He couldn't believe Holloway pointed to the ground and went toe-to-toe in the final seconds.
Performance from Max. Again, not many people can come back from losses, let alone knockout losses, in a BMF fight, be up again and still point to the ground and say, let's do it. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, he really is a BMF. That's like, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. I'll tell you right now, I wouldn't do that. I'll be like, oh yeah, I'll be like, yeah, okay, and then I'll just pick my shot where it is. You know, you come here, I'm gonna be a little strategic. You know what I mean? Like, that's just how I've always been and always will be. And I'm proud.
Dana White was asked about Jones headlining the UFC's historic upcoming card at the White House. Dana's answer? Brutally honest.
Jon Jones says he wants to be on there too, and he says he would fight whoever the champion is at that time. But would you be okay with him like coming back and potentially winning that belt again? And you might have to go through.
Well, it's not even about him winning the belt. I mean, you know how I felt about him. I can't risk putting him in big positions in a big spot and have something go wrong.
Fair enough.
Yeah, especially the White House card.
Dustin was catching heat. In those final 10 seconds, the two men pointed to the center and agreed to throw down, just like true BMFs do. But seconds later, Dustin shot in for a clinch. Fans weren't happy. Dustin explained his side.
Yeah, and then I was like, I wanted to do it, you know? That's why I kept looking up at the clock. I said, when are we doing this? Yeah, you saw me looking at the clock a few times. I'm like, well, okay, that's 25 seconds left. I said, not time yet. Then we pointed down. I said, okay, I oblige. And then he hit me with a few shots. And I said, okay, we're going to wrestle a little bit. Let me clinch up. There's only 8 seconds left.
Pissed off about the result.
Yeah, man, obviously I wanted to win. Max is a great fighter, tough competitor. I just felt, you know, being inside the eye of the storm, it felt a lot closer to me. You know, I really thought it might have been 2-2 going into the fifth. Mike Brown checked the scorecards when we got to the locker room, and I think the judges gave me different rounds. So I don't know, you know, I think all the judges gave him the second round. I thought I almost had him out. He hurt me too, but I thought my shot was, when I followed up with elbows, I was cracking him. He told me in the medical tent, he said, man, you had me out. We couldn't hear the bell. So it felt, you know, being in the fight, it felt like a lot closer than that. When I heard the judges 49, whatever, I was like, no way. You know, it's closer than that. But like the man says, it is what it is.